many volunteers of KQHDA, they are doing the very good job of giving the immune booster to the different parts of the Karnataka as well as other areas. I congratulate them. I expect the same will continue even up till this COVID-19 we make to run away or we vanish it from the place. And there is a saying, the past is behind and learn from it. The past is behind, learn from it. The future is ahead, prepare for it. The present is here, face it. We are in this position. And today we are going to listen from Dr. P.D. Patel, sir, about the future corona, what we have to do. Sir, please start with me.
Ask Sanjay to, Dr. Sanjay, Dr. Sanjay,
please take the sirs to share the things.
To blow up.
Yeah, sir, they will start.
Well, friends, Shubha Madhyana to everyone. This word goes from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, Gujarat to Bengal, everywhere. Friends, before I start anything, let me acknowledge some of the new people. Dr. Kumaraya from Anantapur and Dr. N.D.V. Tilak from Andhra. I don't know which place he practices. And Dr. Ushas from Pondicherry. Dr. Anurji, of course, my favorite person. And I think Dr. Sandeep Puri also from Punjab, Chandigarh has joined us. I welcome once again on behalf of KQHDA. Friends, all these words that have been spoken about me shows only their love and affection. Otherwise, I'm a common man and normal man. Friends, the idea of this topic came up just 2 weeks back. One patient of 75 years suffering with multiple fistula. He is taking medicines for the last 6 months. After taking all the allopathic medicines, he shifted to us and he was very happy. But the moment the corona started, he was so much scared, so much he was apprehensive that he did not come out of his house to take the medicine, though he stays only 2 to 3 kilometers from my place. When I asked him, he said, Dr. Saab, I'm scared. I'm scared. I fear the corona. Then I asked him, you are 75 years. How many years more you are going to live? Why are you scared of this? He says, Meri baat chodo. I am not bothered about me. I am bothered about the entire world, entire India. How people have stopped coming into Bangalore roads. Bangalore roads are empty. So this is, they said, Doctor Saab, theek hai, the medicine is helping me, but why don't you do something to prevent such coronas? So that gave me an idea. Yes, why not we do something? As Dr. Shripad Hegdeji said, we cannot stop the past. We cannot do anything about the past. We can do something about the present, but we can definitely take preventive measures for the future. So this program I created for non-medical persons. But when I spoke to some doctors, they said, sir, even we doctors also do not know many things what you have been talking about. We may be aware vaguely, but not in depth what you say. So the idea is we need to start educating our patients. This is one of our prime duties. Though we know whatever I'm going to show, whatever I'm going to talk, you know everything, you are all aware. This can be only a punaravartanam. That means a simhavalokanam. Just a reminder to yourself or refreshing yourself. Nothing new I will be talking. But this is what we have. Many of the physicians are only concerned about the present condition, give the medicine, take the money and send them out. But are we educating our people, our patients, so that in future, many things we can avoid. Certain things beyond our control will attack us. We can't help that. At that time, doctors are there. But many things can be kept away from us. I have made a small presentation, PowerPoint presentation. Please don't scribble on that, as we had something like it. Dr. Sanjay?
No, this will not happen today, sir.
Huh?
Today it will not happen. Nobody can scratch. They can scratch their head.
That is a nice joke. These are the new images of coronavirus. By National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, US. How this slide looks like. This is its shape and picture. Now, complaints similar to corona, this is not only one, but there are many. Ebola, swine flu, H1N1, influenza, chikungunya, dengue, etc. All the diseases are SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome. Now, common symptoms of viral infections: fever, shortness of breath, cough, runny nose, headache, difficulty in breathing, sore throat, chest pain, etc. But here you know antibiotics don't work on colds. Tackling infections. Basic infectious diseases are caused by three agents: bacteria, fungus, and virus. Modern medicines have antibiotics to control the bacteria to some extent, not complete. But for fungal, there are some antifungal medicines which take very long time to respond, and sometimes they don't respond. For viral infections, there are no medicines and only vaccines have to be prepared. Homeopathic medicines controls viral infections, but they are epidemic specific and individual specific. Yeah. Now you see, if you can see how the vaccines are prepared. If you take smallpox, it took 3,000 years. Polio, 3,000 years. Cholera, 2,000 years. Rubella, 350 years. HIV, 15 years. Ebola, 5 years. COVID, we are yet to find out what is the vaccine for it. Now, coronavirus could blockchain prevent future pandemics. Let us prevent future corona. Now, how can this be done by general public and the government? Number one, stop destroying the nature. We need a lot of plants, lot of nature. Let's stop wildlife trade. This is very common going on all over the world. Can we stop wildlife consumption? Minimize our non-veg intake, which can help in stopping pandemics in future. This is by the general public, government, and other agencies. Now, prevention of pandemic, if you see that, taking care of environment and minimizing the pollution, cutting the link between animals and humans. Most of the viral diseases, they come from animals. As long as they're animals, they hardly have any effect. But once they infect the human beings, they start manifesting very broadly. Generally, the viruses jumps from animals, human beings, then they become more active. As long as they're in the animals, they may not be active at all. Minimizing the risk of spillovers. This is the most important part that pandemics or epidemics have to take care of. See, many people, now let us talk of Karnataka itself. It was a very safe place. For the last 1 week, 2 weeks, a lot of cases are coming up because they have come from outside. People from Bombay, people have gone to some other place, they are coming back and that is getting spread. So this we need to minimize. And early warning and preventive measures. This is the government one job and a doctor's job. If they can anticipate something, they should make it very vocal. Now, how can we do it? Good health, good life. How can that be? That is by reshaping our healthcare. Any amount of viruses back. Now, what are the factors? Let us see what are the factors that affect immune system basically. Generally, the human being is capable of tackling all the diseases that come unless it is But we reduce our immune system and then we get vulnerable to many of the problems. Number one, gadgets, mobiles and computers, today's age, smoking and alcoholism, improper nutrition, obesity, lack of activity and stress, self-medication and drugs. Now we see what are the things which contribute to our immune system: organs, social life, mind, and brain. And as homeopathy, as homeopaths, we talk from center to circumference. So let us try to make our mind so strong that we can face any situation come. And let us see how our emotions affect our immunity. Most of our emotions affect our immunity. Number one, I have a phobia of people with phobias. This is what I got it from that person who said, I'm scared. People are also scared. I'm scared to meet them. I'm scared to people who are scared of having corona. So fear in general and fear of disease. These two things are there which are very much affecting people. Do we know the death rate of corona in India is 2.86 and globally it is 6.66. This shows clearly that whatever the government has taken the steps, it has restricted the corona spread, and the treatment wise, India is the best treating corona people. You can see it is not even half. Our rate is much less when compared to the global death rate. Now this will also show, this should also have a confidence in people that corona is not that dangerous which kills everyone it attacks. Of course, we need to take preventive measures. We need to be very careful. And let us come out of the fear. Somebody rightly said, I think, Shole's dialogue, Jo dar gaya, so mar gaya. I think our Shripad Hegde sir also says that, Jo dar gaya, so mar gaya. So it's not that we are so much scared that we should always run after some security or something like that. Now, what are the things which affect our immune system? Anxiety. The first thing is anxiety. It weakens our immune system. Anxiety causes the release of stress hormone cortisol, which will again put down our immune system and will not be able to react, will not be able to take any decision, will not be active. Number two, anger. Lord Buddha said a wonderful thing. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It is that foolishness. We get angry and we expect other person to die. Now, beautifully it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, Kamat sanjayate krodha, krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti vibhramaha, smriti bhramshat buddhi nasho, buddhi nashat pranasyati. What a wonderful explanation. If you take the physiology, most of us are doctors, take the physiology, 100% it agrees with the physiology. Kamat sanjayate krodha. When your desires are not fulfilled, you get anger. Once you get angry, you become confused. And once you are confused, you lose your memory. And once you lose your memory, you don't know what you are doing. And once you don't know what you are doing, it is your end and it is your destruction. So this is what we need to understand. When we get angry, let us think, is it worth getting angry? Should we get angry? Does it solve our problem? Does it give a way to something else? Let us think calmly, because nowadays, what films we are seeing, what media we are seeing, it's largely talking about anger, revenge, and so many things. That is impacting the children. Children also today, small children, they take knife and keep on moving in and around the house. So these things we need to take care of. And Dr. Sanjay, there are many people waiting to come in, log in. Dr. Sanjay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, this is what today's headlines. Have you seen many people, when they talk, they frown their forehead. One young girl, maybe of 30 years, she was my patient, and whenever she used to come, she used to frown her forehead and talk. I said, Madam, can you stop frowning this forehead? No, sir, I do it purposely. That is the latest fashion. In most of the films, they show like this. The lady should talk powerfully. This is the idea they're getting from the media. To talk powerfully, you need not frown your forehead. And frowning forehead releases enzymes, hormones that are negative to the body and to the mind. And you smile and clean face, that will release positive enzymes which are needed for the body. Now let us see emotions harming us. Anger will weaken the liver. Grief weakens the lung. Worry weakens the stomach. Stress weakens the heart and brain. Fear weakens the kidney. Now these are few Kirlinger photography taken by people and they have displayed. You might have seen this also, but see how the body gets affected. You see in the middle happiness here. Entire body is proper. And you see here neutral, just like this. Anger, fear, love, depression, contempt, so on, so things, so many things you'll find. Best time, many people do not know when to study and when to write notes, when to prepare for exams. Many of our patients will be students. We need to guide them. Best time to study is 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Brain functions 100%. Please make a note of this. 6 to 7:30 a.m. is 50%. Means 4 to 6 a.m. is what Indian sages and rishis made it. They said this is Brahma Muhurtam. Brahma Muhurtam, you should get up and you should study. That is the time when your brain functions 100%. Night, it functions only 20%. I have seen many students who keep on writing whole night, the notes and all that. Sanjay, the people are waiting, 39, they are calling me.
No, sir, nobody is there in the waiting room, sir.
39 people are there. Okay, right. So night, people do night study, whole night up to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. That is what is called as night. Its own brain functions only 20%. Oxygen level, breakfast 60 to 80%. Lunch 10 to 20%. Dinner 30 to 40%. Night sleep 6 to 8 hours is a must. For more oxygen to brain, pranayama morning and evening, and then a little bit of dhyan will increase more oxygen to brain to function better. Unhealthy sleep habits can weaken our immunity and make us more liable to viruses and illnesses. When we are all ill, when we are sick, we feel like sleeping more. That is what the body demands. Cytokines, IL-1, IL-6 are disturbed. They have been linked to chronic diseases, and it shows the connection between the lack of sleep and health. Less sleep will accelerate the death of the brain cells. Now, this is your body on no sleep. Raises blood pressure, increases chance of depression, affects mental focus, influences emotional imbalance, and worsens constipation. The best ideal time is 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. This is your sleeping timings. If you can get up a little early, no problem. People above 60 or above 50 can cut down their sleep by 1 more hour, get up at 4 o'clock and do the routine things. Now, this is the second one which affects our immune system. We have seen gadgets. Today, many young children use mobile phones and so many things. And you see the brain structure and what is happening to them. And this is a common feature what we see. People riding on the mobile, riding on the cycle, they talk on the mobile. And this man is talking with both the mobiles. Now just see, before using mobile, this is the picture. And after using mobile for 15 minutes, so much of radiation gets into the body and into the face, into the brain, into the head. Avoid texting at bedtime. This is a common feature of what we see. Common sight with children and also with adults. They keep the mobile next to them and sleep. And this was a photo taken in my clinic. I was telling the madam, don't do this, don't give the children. The way she said is, डॉक्टर साहब आप क्या जानते हैं बच्चों को कैसे पालते हैं, कैसे चुप कराते हैं, मोबाइल देना ही देना है. And this is what it is. Yeah, I have to check my WhatsApp before I go to sleep. Everybody does this. Do you remember this or do you know this? Mobile phones can cook sperms, low fertility. This is a research shown in 2016. Mobile phones can affect your fertility also. Now this is a photo which you might have seen. She was putting her earphone and charging the phone and sleeping, and she died. Computer vision syndrome. These days, many of us use computers for hours together. People working in software companies. Kids use tablets, see TV, play games on mobiles and computers. They develop these following problems: computer vision syndrome, headaches, blurred vision, neck pain, eye strain, dry eyes, irritated eyes, double vision, and vertigo, etc. When your eyes are weak, the infection can easily get in and you can be easily liable to get corona-like diseases. Now, this is what we need to understand, how the magnetic fields affect our body and reduce our immune system. Now, this is what a person is lying here, and there are so many gadgets here. So, magnetic field strength in milli. Now, see the body voltage, what it emits and how it affects you. Electric fields and body voltage. You can see all this. It can range from 1000 megawatts to 50,000 megawatts. That is the power that emits from all these gadgets what we use. These are the few steps which we should all follow and see that all the gadgets are in a different room or we are not sleeping next to that, and just put them off before you go to bed. Now this is nowadays it's a fashion. Everywhere we go and take selfie, and a wonderful selfie is taking with the honeybees, and this is his selfie. You can imagine.
Please don't force her. No.
This is the effect of cigarette, and this is what all you know. You have seen this. You can download from anywhere. But this is what is happening to our culture, and people are getting into this. Now, this is how cigarette affects. And today, younger generation are more and more into the smoking. And you can see this openly with especially the corporate sector children, corporate sector people, they do it. So we need to advise them the side effects of smoking. Now, apart from this, somebody said, Hippocrates said, all disease begins in the gut. Please have patience and see each video what I'm showing so that it will be a refreshing your own knowledge what you know. Now, secular movement loved by all Indians. Nobody hates it. And that is this wonderful drink. Alcohol kills an Indian every 96 minutes. This was in May 2016, 25th May, just 4 years back. And now the number has gone up. This is the effect of alcohol. Problem drinking passes it on to children easily. Can you expect your children to drink like this? And this is what you are conveying, you are transferring. Very commonly shown drink, every 15 minutes you get an ad, either Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Sprite or something else, where the heroes perform wonderful things after drinking that. That is not happening, and medically it is useless, not even 1% benefit. And this is what you see. This is what it contains. Percentage of pesticides in the so many, all this, whatever you spend in the Maaza, Fruity, Sprite, Fanta, all these things contain a lot of pesticides. And imagine when you drink them, it's very dangerous to human liver. It can result in cancer. Now, fast food, fast to die. Junk food lowers child's IQ. The more and more junk food you give to children, it can reduce their IQ.
A lot of people enjoy chocolate as a guilty pleasure snack, leading to a serious addiction. Why? The more the chocolate is processed, added sugars and flavors, the fewer health benefits remain in the finished product. Here are some of the side effects of milk chocolate: heart disease. Processed milk chocolate is oleic acid. Saturated fats might contribute to hardening of the arteries, which could lead to high cholesterol levels, heart attack or stroke. Weight gain. Milk chocolate might lead to weight gain and will contribute to weight gain if caloric and stroke. High sugar levels. Eating milk chocolate might lead to simple fluctuate. Watch your caffeine. The caffeine in chocolate ranges from 6 milligrams in 1 ounce of milk chocolate to 23 milligrams in dark. Too much caffeine may make you feel jittery or anxious and interfere with a good night's sleep. Michigan State University also reports that high caffeine consumption is associated with loss of bone density and dehydration. Sugar. Another concern of eating large amounts of sugar each day is the increased risk for diabetics.
పుట్టింది. పురుగుల విషయం బయట పెట్టవద్దని బతిమిలాడాడు. చూడండి, 1, 2, 3 అమ్మోమంటూ చాక్లెట్ నుంచి బయటకు వస్తున్నాయి.
Of Snickers chocolate bars. Inspectors from the Economy Ministry looked on as thousands of them were tossed into a big hole before being set alight. Our Milky Way minis and miniatures include Germany, the UK, France, Belgium and Spain.
3-year-old French girl shocked to death on Kinder Joy. It's a complete sugar ball. A 20 gram of Kinder Joy contains 10.2 grams of sugar. The reason is it contains very bad palm oil and palmolin oil. Studies find that palmolin oil causes heart disease due to high level of LDL cholesterol. Kinder Joy contains gluten and lecithin. These cause a numerous amount of gastrointestinal problems, diarrhea, either weight gain or loss of appetite, rash. What Kinder Joy actually contains. So a lot of people have claimed spreading the Kinder Joy content. See, so all palm oil, a lot of sugar and all the dirty stuff. I request you all to make aware. It can basically cause a lot of diseases in long term. Just give your kids natural alternative like pure milk, pure juices, and keep.
Now, this is what is. FDA allows cockroaches and chocolates and maggots in tomato sauce. Many people, many doctors may not be aware of this. So this is what I have tried to make you aware. Please inform your patients. Any chocolate is dangerous. Every chocolate that contains cocoa has cockroaches and maggots. You can just check this in YouTube and find out for yourself. more information on this. See the fate of Maggie. Whatever Maggie comes from corporate sector, this is what it is. Please advise your patients. You yourself, you are consuming. Don't use Maggie. Now this is the most favored one, bread and jam. See the amount of sugar and palm oil. Both are very, very dangerous. And this is what we give, and they show in advertisement, all fruits are there in that. Absolutely nothing. All of them contain high amount of sugar. Just taste 1 spoon of any jam. You know the amount of sugar you find. And please do not advise your patients to take any jams.
से होती है, लेकिन रोज ब्रेड खाने से आपको कैंसर भी हो सकता है। ये कड़वा सच है, जिसका खुलासा CAC की स्टडी में हुआ है। 38 पॉपुलर ब्रांड्स के सैंपल लिए गए। जांच करने पर 84% सैंपल खराब पाए गए हैं। ज्यादातर पॉपुलर ब्रांड्स के ब्रेड में पोटेशियम ब्रोमेट पाए गए। ये वो रसायन है जिनसे कैंसर हो सकता है।
दुनिया में बहुत सारी कंट्रीज हैं जहां वो अलाउड नहीं होता। ब्रोमेट इसलिए नहीं अलाउ किया था क्योंकि उसका रेजिड्यू मिलता है और वो कैंसर कॉजिंग है। आयोडेट इसलिए नहीं अलाउ किया जाता क्योंकि आयोडेट से ज्यादा आयोडीन शरीर में जाने की संभावना है और उतने आयोडीन को लेके वो एक्सेस आयोडीन के थायराइड पे प्रॉब्लम आते हैं। तो इस
नेशनल एजेंसी फॉर रिसर्च ऑन कैंसर ने पोटेशियम ब्रोमेट और आयोडेट को कैंसर पैदा करने वाला बताया था। जांच और पेट में कैंसर हो सकता है। पोटेशियम ब्रोमेट आटे जैसा होता है जिसका न स्वाद होता है न कोई रंग। ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, चीन, श्रीलंका, ब्राजील, नाइजीरिया, पेरू और कोलंबिया में भी पोटेशियम ब्रोमेट का इस्तेमाल पर पाबंदी लगा दी गई है, लेकिन भारत में ऐसी कोई रोक नहीं है। इस दरअसल इन हानिकारक रसायनों को आटे में मिलाने से ब्रेड सफेद और मुलायम होता है। कंपनियां ब्रेड के पैकेट पर ये लिखती तक नहीं है कि वो ब्रेड में पोटेशियम ब्रोमेट और आयोडेट का इस्तेमाल करती है।
Let us reduce the eating of bread, all bakery products. You can see this wonderful thing. You will be surprised. What does this contain? Have you seen this? They are drugs that are camouflaged in this item. You can see this. This is how things happen without our knowledge. So be careful.
Je voulais me servir.
This is what about your fruit juices you purchase from the malls.
Regardez à l'intérieur. Je sais pas ce que c'est.
It's a bright idea. Oh!
See this? Real fruit, that fruit.
It's a bright idea to dunk it or to crunch it or unscrew it or to lick it or to trick it.
Oreos are the world's best-selling cookie, and Oreos really are addictive, for lab rats anyway. In a 2013 study, the cookies proved to be as popular among test rodents as cocaine or morphine. The researchers concluded the high-fat and high-sugar combo triggers the brain's addiction hotspots.
They are more dangerous than morphine, cocaine. Imagine this. This is what we teach your children.
The artificial colors in prepared chocolates, toffees, very injurious to the health of the.
See the gems.
Can I start? Hi, good evening everybody. Today, fire. So if you said this single chips catches fire.
Yes,
So what it
chips are
exactly
like
means
this.
is that it has tongue. When the kids cry, having is pure poison. And if you want to keep on having your tummy filled with this, I'm showing you. So what it means is.
आइए हम आपको आज कुरकुरे खिलाते हैं। कितनी मात्रा में प्लास्टिक है, गौर से देखिए। कितनी मात्रा में प्लास्टिक है इसके अंदर।
Can we advise our patients
एक हमारे शरीर
not
के
to
लिए
take all this.
देखिए ये वैरायटी कोई सी भी वैरायटी ना खाएं प्लीज, ये बच्चों के लिए बहुत नुकसानदेह है.
Now this is what our famous pani puri, what we love to eat. Now this is how it is prepared. You can see that. Now eating out, it may be hitting your hormones and affecting your health. Now media will ever inform you this. Health tonics, Boost, Complain, Horlicks, Protein X, everything were tested in All India Institute at Delhi and found that they are extracted only from the groundnut waste, which is a food for animals. Horlicks में गेहूं का नामो निशान नहीं है. Deodorants are harmful body sprays.
Prepared in the right way, manufacturers often coat the lining of the microwave popcorn bags with chemicals that keep the oil and the other ingredients from soaking through the paper bag. The FDA warns that chemicals break down when heated into a substance called perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA. If you can't pronounce it, you probably shouldn't be eating it. High exposure has been linked to cancer, infertility, and other health risks.
Now this is what we see. People go to movies with popcorn and Coca-Cola. Both are harmful. They contain this. In addition, both FD and CLO 5 and 6 have been linked to hyperactivity in children. People are ADHD, autism, all these they develop because parents consume too much of this. It has become a fashion and a status symbol. When you go to a movie, you should purchase a popcorn. Please be careful. This is the best way to eat popcorn. You eat like this. Magnum Classic contains, especially, it is haram for them. It contains something, pig fat. It contains pig fat. Be careful about this. Now this codes on products like, please see these codes, chips, biscuits, everything you will find these codes. Pizza contains E631 flavor. Enhancer is added, which is made from pork or pig meat. Do we eat this? All these things are available. Go and check it in the Google. Now, nowadays the fashion is more we speak English, more we use tissue paper. Now tissue paper effect. These nice looking and smelling product can cause mucus area irritating and can lead to serious puffiness and itching and cause allergies. White toilet paper often contains bleach, which can be very irritating to vagina and other soft tissues. These chemicals react with organic molecules in the wood and other fibers to create many toxic products, including dioxin. Chlorinated toilet paper contains the highest amount of furans out of all cosmetic tissues. Dioxin, a bleaching byproduct, is one of the most toxic human-made chemicals. Scented toilet paper, the chemicals in them can also disrupt the normal pH and lead to yeast infection. All of these additives can cause an allergic reaction resulting in skin irritation, including itching. Please do not use tissue paper to clean your asses everywhere, whenever you use. And sometimes you clean with the nose. Use kerchief, use hankies. Now this is what it is. This is somebody sent me this. This is my area. Next time don't try to come here. Now this is the latest fashion. It is called as tight pant syndrome. John Michael. Other people suffer from tight pant syndrome. What does it do? The tight pants affects follicles and unhealthy ovum and sperms, leading to infertility. Friends, you have seen your children, your friends, patients have this fashion, especially jeans and tight pants. Even if you are wearing underwears, don't wear V-shape underwears. You need to wear only U-shape, the broader one, where the air flows. This is a must. As a doctors, you must educate. Nowadays, it's a fashion. Even the old people or the young people, and they come with, especially the corporate fellows, they come for the infertility treatment. And when we go to the history, all these things come to light.
एक छापा है,
हाँ,
वो छापा है कि पेट्रोल भी लगाओ नहीं जाएगा,
हाँ,
उतना ताकत का है,
हाँ,
देख लो,
हाँ,
ये बाजू को लगा, देख लो भाई, इसको मैं स्प्रे मार रहा हूँ, देख लो,
और ये हम स्किन पे यूज कर रहे हैं,
ये हमें स्किन पे यूज कर रही हैं,
हाँ,
इसकी ताकत क्या है, ये अब बदन में लगाएंगे ना,
हाँ,
बदन क्या होएगा,
सही है. Aluminum foil, we use a lot of this nowadays in the fashion. Lunch is packed in aluminum foils. And we should know.
एक छापा है,
हाँ,
वो छाप
Aluminum foils, they can cause Alzheimer's disease. Many branded lipsticks, people use lipstick, they can cause cancer.
टीवी पर आने वाले विज्ञापनों में त्वचा को गोरा करने वाली क्रीम्स भले ही कामयाबी, अच्छे प्यार और अच्छी नौकरी की गारंटी बन जाती हों, लेकिन साथ में बिकने वाली ज्यादातर फेयरनेस क्रीम्स में मरकरी यानी पारे का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा है. इंस्टीट्यूट ने बाजार में बिकने वाली 11 क्रीम्स पर एक क्लिनिकल रिसर्च की. जांच में सभी क्रीम्स में मरकरी यानी पारे का इस्तेमाल होने की बात सामने आई. ये पारा बेहद बारीक होता है और शरीर में जाने पर व्यक्ति को किडनी, लीवर की बीमारियां देने के साथ कैंसर जैसे गंभीर रोग भी दे सकता है.
और फिर ये जीआई ट्रैक्ट से फीटस में चली जाती है. अगर प्रेग्नेंट वीमन है तो फीटस को डैमेज करती है, बच्चों को डैमेज करती है, किडनी को डैमेज करती है, लिवर को डैमेज करती है. मेटाबोलाइज इन द लिवर ओनली एंड एक्सक्रीटेड थ्रू किडनीज. सो इट्स ए क्यूमुलेटिव टॉक्सिटी, इकट्ठी हो जाती है बॉडी में तो क्यूमुलेटिव टॉक्सिटी होती है इसकी. तो ये इनको डालना नहीं चाहिए जब परमिटेड नहीं है ड्रग कंट्रोलर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया.
अगेंस्ट जो भी हमने क्रीम यूज़ की थी महिलाओं के लिए और जो यूज़ की थी पुरुषों के लिए जो हमने इस्तेमाल की थी क्रीम, उसमें ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी थी मरकरी की, क्योंकि मरकरी की स्किन जो पुरुषों की स्किन होती है वो थोड़ी हार्ड होती है, टफ होती है, तो उसको पेनिट्रेट करने के लिए मरकरी ज़्यादा डाली गई है.
Dengue. Now, this is what deos and body sprays do. Many of them clog your sweat glands, not allowing them to perform one of their main functions, getting rid of bodily toxins. While sweat in itself is odorless, when your body process malfunction, it is your sweat glands that lend to body odor issues. An overdose, if processed foods, results in an impaired digestion as well. Now, 90% of fragrances are synthetic chemical, with as many as 7,000 VOCs, volatile organic compounds, are used in your body sprays. Some of these masking scents work by deadening our ability to smell the offending odor. Of fragrance chemicals, 84% of these ingredients have never or only minimally been tested for human toxicity. Now, believe this, how much cosmetics are sold in 1 year? It is 22 maybe millions dollars. Now this is what सिर्फ एक रात की बात है. एक रात में आदमी गोरा हो जाएगा. Open challenge to Fair and Lovely. Deodorant chemicals linked to breast cancer. Hair dye causes severe adverse reactions. Especially this nowadays it's a fashion for tattooing. Allergic reactions to tattoo inks, scarring, skin discoloration, skin infection, blood thinner, hematoma, affecting lymphatic system, delay reactions. So we need to be careful and can cause hepatitis B also. So let us be careful and advise our patients. Modernization is good. We need to be with the times, not like the times. Let us see, adopt the technology. Now what we are doing, we are meeting without meeting people and conducting the meeting. We are using the Zoom. Definitely we are with the times. In the name of modernization, we are just copying Western culture, and that is reducing our health drastically, and we are losing our moral values too. Now, hand wash, face wash, floor wash. Imagine how many things they are selling to us. Do not use too strong antibacterial agents. They kill lots of bacteria which we need. Don't go on advertisements. Now, celebrities endorse products. They are heavily paid for it. They may not use them in their daily life, but they advertise. That is malnutrition, and this is malnutrition. Cancer does not appear overnight. The fact is that 70% of cancers are avoidable and actually related to your lifestyle. Don't consume processed food made in factories. Instead, eat locally grown foods and vegetables. Even now, the government has changed. He said, be vocal to the local things. Don't get food from the factories manufactured. Now, this is a photo recently sent by one of my friends. Because of the corona lockdown, the things that are kept in the malls have caught fungus because everything is AC is blocked, air is blocked, and this is what it is. And this can cause many, many infections. So let us avoid going to malls as far as possible. Now let us see how we should eat and what happens. If we eat beef meat, it takes 180 minutes in stomach. Chicken takes 90 to 120 minutes. Fish takes 45 to 60 minutes. Nuts take 180 minutes. Cooked vegetables take 40 minutes. Fruits and vegetables take 15 to 20 minutes. Milk products 120 minutes. Potato 190 to 120. Water takes 0 minutes. This is how our stomach absorbs the things. Now it is a statement, no vegetarian is affected by corona. Corona requires animal fat in the body. This is not by an ordinary person. World Health Organization, Dr. Gaudin Golio, WHO representatives made this statement. So let us minimize our non-vegetarian intake. Now this is the right way of eating freshly cooked and not eating food prepared in the morning. Prepare the food, keep it in the fridge, eat for 2 days. Please don't do that. Cooked food being served, sitting straight on asana and eating, the dress should not be tight. Never share from others' plate. It is uchishtam, not even between lovers. Nowadays, lovers change each other food and spoons. That should not be done. Totally wrong when we adopted Western way of sitting half and eating on the table. The worst part is partying, standing, talking and eating. The most unhealthy way. And this is what we call as modernization. You can see this. Sitting on the floor and eating. It has its own benefits. Helps in weight loss. Keeps your knees, hip, joints healthy. Relaxes the mind and calms nerves. Strengthens the heart and improves circulation. Improves postures. Sukhasana improves digestion. More flexibility. Key to live longer. Drink warm water after 1 hour of meals. Warm water is good and digests the food better. Kerala people drink more warm water. Don't use mosquito repellents. Use neem oil with camphor and burn it. Now, you all know this. This is a wonderful thing to use copper vessels. Now, this is again a shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta sapna bodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. This tells that this meaning is eat what is needed, what is required, take rest, and work as much as possible. This 3 things itself is a yoga which keeps you away from diseases. Now, this is one thing what we see every time. The moment we start eating, there is a TV on. Eating and watching TV is the worst part. Please don't do that. Now, best game for everyone, but best for ladies and girls. I see a lot of KQHD members and others are ladies. This is one of the best thing for so many diseases it can cure. Just this game. Number 1, dysmenorrhea. Number 2, excess flow. Number 3, PCOD. Number 5, thyroid, hypothyroidism. And so many things are there which can be cured by this simple game, what we call as Hugby, and many of girls know this. What a wonderful exercise. You do it on the treadmill, and she's doing here, and she's doing a purpose, serving the family. And see this. This is a modern lady, right? Best exercise for everyone, but best for ladies and girls. Ladies gym, 1000 years back, 1960, instructor, mother-in-law. Imagine this. Now, yoga helps the immune system, protects body from invasion of organisms, protects body from own cells which may develop incorrectly and cause harm to the fine balance of the body system, that is becoming cancerous. Normally, our bodies are fit enough to fight an infection. Don't learn yoga in English. Names of the asana in Indian language has its own significance. For example, Uttanasana, you cannot say in English. Virabhadrasana, the uttering of this word itself is an asana. Uttering of itself is an pranayama. Yogic life, happy and healthy life for modern India. See this lady, she's doing Narayanasana, Padmanabhasana in the air with just one rope. Generally talk less, talk only if it is necessary. Too much talking reduces immunity. Sit silently for 10 to 15 minutes morning and evening without soliloquy. I mean, no possible thoughts. Don't think, don't keep on discussing in your mind when you are silent. Western way of living, costly, complicated and confusing. Indian way of living, simple, safe and spiritual. Health does not always come from medicines. Most of the times it comes from peace of mind, peace in the heart, peace of soul. It comes from laughter and love. Especially advise your patients to avoid Google doctoring. Achar, vichar, vyavhar, ahar, vyakti arogyam darshayati. This is what it is. The way you think, the way you behave, the way you think, the way you eat, and the way your actions are. Your health is determined by that. Some of the Vedic literature says, take a bath on return from cremation ground. Take a bath after every haircut. Nowadays, people go to haircut in the night, day, any time, but they don't take bath after coming home. Don't wear wet clothes. Clothes once worn should not be worn again before washing. Don't wear clothes worn by others. Use different clothes while sleeping, while going out, while doing puja. Don't use cloth like towel used by another person for drying yourself after a bath. Without a reason, don't touch your indriyas, ear, nose, eyes, etc. Don't use clothes already worn by you and dry yourself after a bath. Wash your hands, feet, mouth before you eat. Salt, ghee, oil, anna, and other food should not be served with bare hands. Use spoons to serve. Without a bath or shuddhi, all karmas are nishpala, useless. When no microscopes existed, our ancestors using Vedic knowledge, these precautions were taught to every Indian 5,000 years ago in the Sanatana Gatha. See in today's scenario how true and relevant it is. Now do not transfer germs while greeting your friends. Now this is what it is. Handshake, we are very fond of shaking hands. 124 million. High five, 55 million. First bump, 7 million. Namaste, 0 bacteria.
It is absolutely. So my experience down is keep hoping keep doing quite about just minutes.
We needed Corona-19 to bring back our right culture. This is what our culture was, which Prince Charles is doing now, teaching everyone. Let us come back and avoid shaking hand, not now only, even for future anytime. Just let us say namaste, and that should be the best way of greeting people. And this is from me for the Progressive Bharat. Whatever little I wanted to convey in short time, I have done that. If any questions are there, that can be addressed to us, or if the President permits, they can ask the questions now also. Now it's all over, back to our President, Dr. Shripad Hegde. Yes, sir. Yes, Shripad Hegde ji. Sanjay, you need to unmute. Dr. Sanjay.
Yes, sir, I'm doing so. 1 minute.
Yeah, President also. There are some questions. How long the water should be kept in the copper vessel? 24 hours. That would be much better. Copper toxication, yes, it's also possible, but everything is in a limit. 24 hours, consume the water, throw it away, put fresh water. Don't keep it for 1 month.
Yeah, fungus will grow, sir, if they keep.
Yeah. That's what Dr. Tejas has asked.
Yeah. Always it should be fresh, and
fresh, yes.
The water should be filtered or boiled and used. That's sir, very good session, sir. We learned a lot from you, and there are many things, though we are knowing it, and with the Indian culture and heritage, you have given us a refresher thought, as well as what I can say, refresher course for many of the juniors as well as for us. It was the way back we remember what are all the things our ancient peoples they are following. Yeah. It was not just a blind rituals. It was really when they have faced such problems. I remember, sir, in 1919 or 18, there was a Spanish flu, which was like this Corona COVID only. Then they have faced all these problems. Since then, I think Japan, they have learned that how best they could be able to keep away persons or maintaining the social distance. Now also they will just bend their body. They
this is what I'm telling you. This is what it has gone from India.
Yeah, sir. The Japanese, you might have seen now also. They will not give the hand or no hugging. Yeah, they will do just bending the body. Yes. And even otherwise also, without Corona also, they always wear the mask and the social distance they maintain. I think we have given to them. We are not learning from them. Maybe I think you have given us a very good thought-provoking session today.
In addition to this, is now you see, whenever we talk to elderly person, we are supposed to keep your hand in front of the mouth. And if you see the villages, whenever the ladies talk, they put their pallu on the face and they talk. That itself is same thing what we are doing now, wearing mask.
Yeah, sir. Always also, sir, Indian culture where the Jainism, it is they follow the Jain Munis and all we have seen. So where their philosophy actually stands with that they should not kill the germs as well as it should not go to their body. The same thing. But I think if we would have followed them, now we are learning, and they are our gurus. And today you are our guru. You have given us a new directions in our life as well as. Though many are doctors, we feel that we know many things, but you have made us to understand it better way. And thank you very much, sir. Now
one small point, Dr. Sanjay. There are a lot of questions. Can you just mark them and send it to me? I'll answer them because the names are also there. For example, Dr. Deepa has asked some question. and many more people have asked some questions. Can you just mark this and send it to me? I'll answer them. Number one.
Sir, sir, many comments are that it's a wonderful session, and you are not just a homeo guru, and you are a Vedic guru also. And today you made for all the gurus guru. That is what they are complimenting, sir. We are very proud of you.
Small homeopathic point here. In future, we need to use more and more of nosodes now, especially variolinum, tuberculinum, all these, because of these viruses coming in. We may have to use them as intercurrent remedy. If any disease, any case is not progressing, let us remove this blockade by giving one or two nosodes, depending upon the indications and depending upon the weather and past history.
Sir, last week one of the session I was attending, where in London they have prepared already the nosode from COVID, and I asked what was the source for that. From the COVID patient saliva, they have prepared the nosode. We have to see what are the indications, how it has been proved and is under study.
There are
now I request our chairman, KQHD chairman, Dr. H.L. Swami, please Sanjay, give it to Dr. Swami to conclude the session. After that, there are some announcements are there. Yeah, please wait with us. I appreciate all your patience and a learning process, and this will continue from KQHDA. It is a beginning. I hope all you will be with us, and your suggestions and advices are always welcome to improve our sessions, and I welcome you all for that purpose, because now whole India is with us. I am very proud of that, and KQHD is a platform for that. Dr. H.L. Swami.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah,
thank you.
Session.
Yes, sir. I thank our President, Dr. Shripal Hegde, for giving me the opportunity. But see, how can a candle conclude how bright the sun is? So I will be very small to comment anything about Dr. B.D. Patel sir. He is not just a teacher, he is Guru, Acharya. So people who knows the difference between the teacher and Acharya can make out that he is the not only Acharyas, he is a Pracharya. And today, Sanjay, please mute Dr. B.D. Patel sir's thing.
Just given to Swami, who only fights me in person, but who cannot say anything against me in the media. Yes, sir. Yes, Swami, sir.
Majority of the things, I think, by and large, we all know, but we are not ready to accept. See, we all know what we are doing, what we are eating, what we are drinking is not good, but still we are doing it. We will always have the excuses to do it. So we always try to take some excuse, and sometimes what happens, no, excuse will become the big thing. And there is one leading personality told there is a poisonous cartel. To break that poisonous cartel, so all these things, what are the Dr. B.D. Patel sir was telling, these are all the poisonous cartel. So if you break this cycle, so that will lead us to be healthy, see the right food, right living, right thought, all these things. So he clearly explained what is Yuktahara, what should be eaten, what should not be eaten. Majority of the things which being in the medical profession you all know, but sometimes you are forced to eat. But anything which is in a limitation is fine. Anything which goes behind. See, you cannot live without eating a bread or bakery product for years. Some are the other things sometimes forced, but that should not be an excuse to eat every day. The same way, so thinking and the living lifestyle, and always along with sir told so many very beautiful points that things should be avoided, things how to wear the clothes, how to be with with the society and all. One more thing is always let us live to serve others than serve ourselves. So as much as possible, Swartha should be little less. When we start lighting a lamp for others, it will brighten our path. And whenever we try to do something which is helping or keeping the others happy, automatically our immune system will boost. Our health will improve. So always try to do at least in each and every day, let us learn do something which makes somebody's health, the life little better than yesterday. That itself will make us more healthy. Apart from sir, what all the things he told, very beautifully he told. But only thing is, as somebody says, it is very simple to be happy, but the greatest difficulty is to be simple. So living simple life is more difficult, but so living simple life will lead to the happiness. So let us conclude that. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for wonderful insight in this one. And I thank KQSDA giving for me this opportunity. I hand over this one to our coordinators, President Dr. Shripad Hegde sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Swami, our chairman. And once again, I would like to say the thank you to all the participants. Before going to the vote of thanks, there is a small announcement. Please listen and bear with us. First, I congratulate and I wish all the persons who are involved in distributing the immunobooster. I hope you continue that process. And here, if Dr. Uttam Kumar Shetty is there, please, Sanjay, I would like to say something about him and what he did yesterday and today. This is a marvelous development. And we have to KQHD as well as all homeopaths from Karnataka as well as all over India should congratulate him. I was searching him, I don't know whether he's with us or no. See, yesterday he went to the district collector to take a permission to distribute the immunobooster to the quarantine patients. But he denied. He said you have to bring a secretary and all these things. But he went further. He said he went to search Sanjay, if he is there in our group today, whether he is added or no. And he went to the local MLA, and Mr. Shetty. That is very interesting. And he explained all that things. He gave an immune booster to that MLA also, and he is convinced, and he could able to get a letter from him. And see, today he has distributed. See, no value to the oral permission. Here, local authorities said get permission from the MLA. Boindur MLA gave the permission yesterday. Today morning, he distributed arsenic 30 to the 240 members of the Hattiyangadi SSVRS quarantine center, managing to get all the records from them. See, this is a wonderful work what our KQHDA life member as well as our executive member, Dr. Uttam Kumar Shetty has done. Please give him a big hand. This is a great work in Karnataka. First time it is happening. In a city like Bangalore, we are here, we could not able to achieve that. We are just giving immune boosters. He has already started. I hope we also should fight to get the permission and let us hope for the best. This is what I would like to say.
Dr.
And
or
another
Dr. Shripad Hegde ji, 1 minute, sir. Can you just welcome Dr. Tejas Patil, who would like to be our KQHDA life member? Can you just welcome him and thank him, or whatever you want to say? Dr. Tejas Patil.
Tejas Patil is one of the young and energetic scholar in homeopathy.
He wants to join the KQHD as
nice academic person. Yeah, I am very happy to welcome you, Dr. Tejas. Please be a positive worker and family of the KQHDA. We are happy to welcome you. And there is a small announcement, sir. Before that, we have a very interesting and international webinar from KQHDA on 31st May. I hope Dr. Chiranti is here. He has made a wonderful invitation. I hope all you could able to view this, see this. One of the international fame Dean, Canadian Academy of Homeopathy, international renowned homeopath, Dr. Andres Sayani, he will be with us on the coming Sunday. And another Dr. Dilip Dikshit. See, he is from Mumbai, homeopath of international acclaim, and he is well known as consultant for consultants. I hope all you could able to see this, and we could able to see that you could able to make a spreading of message and join us. And they are discussing on the homeopathic management of COVID-19 cases, the live cases they have treated, a very interesting session. I hope all of you join us for the session. I hope any question answer. Thank you, Dr. Chirant. I think he could able to make a wonderful invitation card for each and every our webinars. I thank him on behalf of KQHDA. And sir, any question answer you want to answer, sir?
If you have any questions, if you permit, yes.
Because after listening your speech, many they were so happy that they are complimenting than asking the questions. If they get a confusion, then they would have asked a question, sir. There is no confusion. The clarity is so.
Yeah. See, I am also teacher. There will be only two places, no question. One, you don't understand anything.
No, not like that, sir. See, sir, they are all learned doctors.
I know that.
There are learned doctors and good. And see, sir, I will tell you, with the affection and love and respect, all they have come to today's webinar. I know.
Yes, and it's only that.
Yeah.
There's nothing about homeopathy in this special.
I congratulate you, sir, and you could able to bring a big crowd as well as make all us entertaining or enlightening the knowledge and what is required today. Though we are conscious, many times we could not able to avoid so many things, but I think today is the day where Dr. Patel sir has said on this platform to start that, let it start from us only, let it start from me only. It's not like that somebody has to do. That is the message what he has given today. Thank you, sir. Now I request our executive member, Dr. Anusha, to give a vote of thanks.
Yes, I'm unmuting.
Sanjay, could you able to?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Good evening, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to extend today's vote of thanks. I would like to extend thanks to our today's speaker, Dr. B.D. Patel, sir, who also happens to be our patron of KQHDA. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful webinar. It was very informative, and I'm sure it is going to help all our doctors in future practice and also the non-doctors too. I would also like to thank our President, Dr. Shripad Hegde, sir, our Chairman, Dr. H.L. Swami, sir. I would like to thank Dr. Tripti for the prayer. I would like to thank Dr. Sanjay Panikar for coordinating the webinar. And I also like to thank Dr. Chiran and Dr. Shubha for coordinating the webinar. Thanks to all the doctors and also non-doctors who attended today's session and make it successful. Hoping to see you all in KQHDA's future sessions too. Thank you all of you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you one and all. We'll meet again.
Yeah.
Shubha Sandhya. We have started.
Shubha Dina.
Shubha Sandhya. Thank you, sir.